Hey everybody, this is Mike Freeland coming at you guys with a brand new challenge for you guys. I know on the internet, social media, we see all of these crazy challenges where people are doing all kind of crazy things, and not only are they doing the challenges, then they call out names of people that they know to get them to do the challenge, and it just goes viral. Well, I came across a video today from a gentleman on YouTube, and I watched it a couple times, and it made so much sense when you talk about manifesting things. And so I wanted to do a challenge, not only for myself, but for you guys, and I did entitle it as he did, the 7-day manifest. Well, he just had it as manifesting in 7 days, but I wanted to do it as a challenge, and I wanted to present it to you guys as well, because I think based on looking at his videos and watching it and already knowing and understanding a lot about law of attraction, a lot about thoughts becoming things and your reality and all of those things, I wanted to do this and I wanted to share it, but I didn't want to just share it as information for you guys. I wanted to participate, and hopefully you guys will join in. So what you're going to see as far as the challenge on my part is real. It's actually what I'm going to be doing. Today is the 18th. It's about 6:30 p.m. and so it starts. I'm going to actually start it on the 19th tomorrow, so it'll be a full day, and then we're going to go for a week. And at the end of the week challenge, we're going to give you guys the results. So let's get started. What is the challenge? Okay, what you got to do is you want to make a list of 3 things that you want to manifest within the next week. Okay, number 1, they have to be believable to yourself, meaning that you believe that you can achieve it. Don't just, if you don't believe that, or if you speak it but you don't believe that you can have a brand new 5-bedroom home, even though that's something you want, with 3 baths and sitting out on 4 acres of land and all of that kind of stuff. If that's what you want, but you don't really believe that you can get it, then don't do that. The things have to be believable. And what this is going to do, what this whole challenge is going to do, is as you go through it and complete one, and then you do another one, those things that you want that seem to be a little larger, you will have built up your belief system, and then you can go for those bigger things. Okay, some of the examples and what I'm going to be using is like a certain amount of money, a particular bill to be paid off. You may have something else that you would like to have paid off, or something else you would like to have done. And then for me, a particular salad, it's something, well, not a particular salad, but a salad, an edible salad. It's something really, really small to see. So as you can see, it'll be something rather large, and it'll be something kind of small. But the bottom line, all of these 3 things is something that you have to believe that can happen for you. Now, how does this work? You have to make, like I said, each item believable to yourself. Like I said, if you don't believe that you can have a big home or $1 million, then don't use that, because your belief system is not that strong, and so you will be kind of wasting your time. Okay, this has to be something that you think that you can do and can really put that effort in, as far as your believing and imagination, and think about it, and we'll get into that a little more. You want to rate each item from 1 to 10. If what you want is from 1 to 7, then change it. And I use the case of money because that would be easy. Let's say you wanted $50,000, okay, within the next 7 days. But if your belief system in things is not really that strong, and when you ask yourself, well, I believe, it's a 7 that I may get that, then you don't want to do that amount. You may want to lessen the amount to something that in your mind subconsciously you say, okay, let's use this amount, and I think, that we could really achieve this. That's the way you want to do that. Then after you get your 3 items, you want to visualize those items every day for about 8 to 10 minutes, that you have that item or what it is that you have. You want to visualize that you already have it. And the key to it is, how do you feel at that point? You know, and most of us, 9 times out of 10, whatever your items are, you will feel definitely relieved, relaxed, thankful, grateful, all of those things. You want to live in that feeling of gratefulness, of believing, and I have relieved, but relieved, or having that feeling. That's what you want to dwell on for about 5 to 10 minutes every day for the 7 days. Now, for me, because of the way that I sleep and the way that I wake up in the morning, either before I go to bed at night would be the best time for me to lay there, cut everything out, TVs, everything off, lights off, and just think about living in it, or as I say, living in already having it, and go to sleep with that relaxed, grateful, relieved feeling. Then in the morning, you want to wake up, or 5 minutes before you wake up, but before the grogginess and the drowsiness is totally gone, you want to think about that again. And why is that so important? Because your subconscious mind is its most receptive to your thoughts and things at those particular times, because number one, you're not bombarded with your whole day. You know, you're relaxing, you're putting things away before you get up, you're in a relaxed state, and your subconscious mind is just there. It absorbs more at that time. So that's why I choose that time, but you can do it any time that you want, okay? And then finally, this is very simple, guys. Finally, when you get out of the bed or what have you that morning, if that's the way you choose to do it, continue with your day. Go ahead and get yourself showered up, do whatever you do, get your coffee, prepare for your work day or what have you. The one thing that I would say, try your best not to do, is listen to any negative news, any negative programming on the radio. Even if you have to wake up, maybe cut on YouTube, and instead of listening to the news, cut on YouTube and just turn on, just search daily affirmations, and let the affirmations play, or something positive, you know, during the morning, because you're waking up, your body is waking up, your subconscious is coming, your consciousness is coming awake again, and your subconscious is beginning to work in the background. And so you don't want to fill it with a whole bunch of negative stuff. Okay? So, and then finally, whichever way the 3 items that you have show up, let them show up. They may not come in the order that you want, but remember and recognize what they are. And when you see them happen, get excited about the one that happens. You know why? It's important to get excited, because when you get excited about whichever one comes and the way it comes, your subconscious mind detects that and recognizes that and see that you're excited, and it will begin to process and do the other things, and you can even get them at a more rapid pace. Okay, very, very simple challenge, guys. Something that you can do yourself. I would recommend that what you do, there's something about writing. I mean, I did this PowerPoint because I wanted to show you guys exactly what it is, but you know, your best thing to do is you can get something that's small. I have mine actually written here on a notepad, sticky pad. You can do yours that way too, initially, but then as your manifestations come to fruition, or it comes down from the spiritual realm into the physical realm, and you like this and you enjoy it and you get an understanding, maybe you would want to get a book, you know, start your own journal or manifestation book, and then just start the process over with 3 different things. Maybe you may want to increase the money if that's what you want. Again, maybe a particular trip that you would want to go on. Doesn't have to be, you know, to go to another country or something like that. It could be a trip where you may want to take a cruise. It may be a particular ship you always wanted to be on. Maybe you wanted to go to a particular state. Maybe you wanted to go to Disneyland. Maybe you've always wanted to go to Vegas or something like that. Those things. But remember that when you do them, it's very, 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 very important that you make the rate to be between 8 and 10. If you're putting something that's believable from a rate of 1 to 10, and you go from 8 to 10, 9 times out of 10, your belief system to yourself is going to bring that to you. This stuff is very powerful, guys. It might seem funny at the moment, or not necessarily funny, but strange. But I'm telling you, this stuff is going to work, and together we're gonna do it all together. And so what I wanted to do finally is just really show you what I'm doing. This is my challenge. I have the date up here. It's 2018. That's that because I put it together today, but we're going to start it tomorrow. Now, as you can see, I have money in the next starting tomorrow, within the next 7 days. I want to have an additional $10,000. Okay, my rate for that is an 8. Why? Because number one, I've had $10,000 before, so I know that it can be done. Okay, maybe some people have never had that much money come in a lump sum, or close to that much money in a lump sum. So that might be a little more than what you would want. But if you wanted to do $1,000, $1,200, whatever, that's cool. Then I have bills, utilities. There's certain utility bills that I have that I want to just totally knock out within the next 7 days. They're not necessarily due within the next 7 days, but I want to knock them out. I know utilities are recurring, bill or liability or what have you. I rated it an 8 though, because I still believe that we can get that taken care of through the process of thinking about it at night, living in it, the whole manifestation process. I believe that. And then, like I said, guys, a salad. Somewhere, I rated it a 10 between tomorrow, and this sounds funny, but between tomorrow, a week, somebody's going to offer me one way or another the salad. Okay? And so that's my 3. All of them, I believe, is doable to me, and I can get them done. And then, of course, I'm going to have a book that I'm going to be putting mine in as well. I urge you to share this video with other people, so that what you're hearing is my buddy right here. You can't see, but maybe there you go. You can see a little bit. But yeah, it's going to be doable for everybody. She's with me. Oh, okay, sorry about that, guys. But hey, that's the thing about real video. The thing is you want this to be something doable, okay, and that you'll be able to do it. Then the next time you may want to increase or change the things. And then finally, guys, get a journal and do one for 1 week. If some of it happens and some of it don't, move it to the next week and take out what did happen and add in a couple of new things or what have you. However you want to do it. The bottom line is this works. Spread it. Let's make this viral. And let's share our results. Come back to this page for this particular video, comment at the bottom, let us know how you guys were doing with it, and we're going to do the same thing. Alright, so this is Mike Freeland giving you this bit of information. Hopefully you guys will work with this one. Also, I did do the other 2 glass, the water challenge and everything. So I'm putting things up there that I've tried. This one is brand new. The other ones that I've tried and saw great results. And so I'm doing this one, guys. We're all going to do this one together. And let's come back and talk about it and see how things work out. All right, you guys take care. Have a great evening. We'll chat soon.